Okay, how about Nnamdi Kanu? You said Nnamdi Kanu is a political detainee and that he should be released in the spirit of unity and reconciliation. Even when you know that since the time of President Buhari has been saying this matter is in court. Let the judges, let the courts decide.
The shameful thing that we keep on talking about this Nnamdi Kanu's case, knowing fully well that this man is not guilty of any crime that the government have placed on him. Because if he has committed any crime, why not just arrest him and put him in prison? Then we will all know that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. But till today, they don't have any concrete evidence that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist or that he has done something wrong to the country. But because he's an Igbo man and because the Nigerian government hates the Igbo, they detain Nnamdi Kanu for how many years now? Till today, all they do is keep trying him in different courts by different judges, and now they've tried to even enforce or to force him on a judge that he does not want, Justice Binta Nyako, because he said that he doesn't want the judge anymore. That means give me another judge or take me another court. That's the only thing they've been doing for how many years? Then this man was actually saying things about the injustice and how the government needs to allow Nnamdi Kanu to go so that peace will reign in Nigeria. Because if that man continues to be in detention, I don't know how insecurity will be tackled everything in the southeast, because Nnamdi Kanu arrest is causing more harm than good to Nigeria, and it is best that the government allows this man to go. But let me guys take a look at the response this man gave on the question asked. I'll be with you guys in a minute.
Kanu has been there for so long. He's been to several courts on several occasions. They can't even agree on what to do. And between me and you, Dr. Abati, you're a lawyer. Justice delayed is justice denied. This man has been taken to various courts. They don't even know which charges to give him anymore. This man was abducted out of this country. The manner of abduction was in itself illegal. It's a shame. It's a shame that this country will be involved in a thing like that. But they did it. Okay, now you took that gentleman to court and he's been there for years. If you want to take him through justice, dispense justice with him, and then that's it. If you're going to jail him, jail him. If you're not going to jail him, let him go. What's the point of just keeping somebody there? And all of us Nigerians should be ashamed that we are being linked to this. In the turn, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that this is what we've turned this country to be. A Nigerian, a citizen, and you treat him like this in his own country. It's a shame. All progressive Nigerians should stand up and say this should stop. This shenanigans should stop. How long should we continue with this? If this man has committed any offense, sentence him. That's it. But if he hasn't, let him go. What is happening is wrong. It's wrong. To any right-thinking person, it is wrong. And Afenifere will continue to fight for whoever in such a position. That is what we are known for. We'll fight against any injustice from wherever it is coming from. We'll fight against it. And Nnamdi Kanu is just there. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for years. We know it's a template. I don't want to start repeating over and over what we do. A fellow of mine, one of my friends came on the television and talked about Shugaba to you. I was personally involved. I was the special advisor to Lagos State Governor then when this matter happened. And I was the person going around all over putting things together for Shugaba before it was finally released. He was not a member of our party. No. But look, we won't let this happen. And exactly what is happening now. We stood up for Dele. We stood up for him. Dele is Àjànàkú kọjá olórí nǹkan fìrí tó bá rí ni kó sọ. That's Dele Faru to me. Àjànàkú kọjá olórí nǹkan fìrí tó bá rí ni kó sọ. Whether Dele Faru to me is in Afenifere or any party, anywhere it could be in Nigeria, is a force to be reckoned with. He's made it. There's nothing anybody can do about it. But we are lucky, we are grateful that he's one of us. And we will stand with him through thick and thin. You haven't seen anything. We will stand by him. We stand for anybody that runs. You want to run foul them, run short them. Then we say no. We won't accept that. That's it. So Nnamdi Kanu, we stand by him. He must be released. He must be released.
Okay.
And we don't want to start. Oh, for Christ's sake, stop all this. For Christ's sake, one is getting it. Please, Dr. Abati, go on.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, on the question of state police, you have sent proposals to the National Assembly.
Yes.
Have you also made attempts to
Yes,
approach President Tinubu or to send a formal opinion to him on the question of Nnamdi Kanu?
No, we didn't go that far. But our position on it is known. We didn't go that far. Okay. We didn't go as much as writing letters. No, we didn't.
Okay, because I just assume that it's not every communique that is published that the president will get a chance to read. Maybe you need that follow-up effort.
If he doesn't read anything about Nnamdi Kanu, then he must find something good to read.
Anyway.
All right. So after listening to what Chief Oladipo Olaito, who is actually the deputy national leader for Afenifere, what he has said about Nnamdi Kanu, I can really tell you guys that everything that this man said is just a pure fact. It's high time that Igbos have to really wake up. Honestly speaking, Igbos have to wake up because, you know, this has actually been happening from, I think it's over 5 years now that Nnamdi Kanu has actually been in detention in the Nigerian DSS. And it's more or less like they are actually politicizing this is continuous detention. And we all know the truth that, you know, if this guy is actually eventually released, honestly speaking, trust me, you see this insecurity you're hearing about in the Southeast, it's going to be a thing of the past. It's going to be over. But also, I want you guys to watch this particular video. He actually spoke about the Sharia law thing that has been, you know, ongoing for, you know, some time now in Nigeria. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that whenever we drop new videos, you'll be the first to be notified whenever we have new videos here on the channel. Stay tuned, guys.
Anyway, Your Highness, let's talk about this issue of Sharia in the Western region. Now, there are persons in some of the states that are saying, well, Sharia has been in Yoruba land since the 14th century. And in any case, it's a personal orthodoxy. It's not something that is compulsory for everybody. It's not a legal orthodoxy. So if there are some people who say, well, we want to be governed by the Sharia orthodoxy, shouldn't they be allowed? They have the freedom of choice, freedom of faith. But most Yoruba groups, a number of groups are now saying, no, there must be no Sharia in the southwest of Nigeria. I said, I've never discussed this. If not, what's your opinion?
Dr. Abati, has anybody in Southwest requested for Sharia? Because that's where to start.
Well, the story
This is
in
my
the
house.
The story is in the paper.
And then you,
that some Islamic groups
no.
in the southwest want the Sharia.
Requested for Sharia?
The story is in the papers.
Requested for Sharia. Look, some groups, notable groups in Southwest requested for Sharia.
Yes.
Now look.
That's why some other groups are
We
saying...
all know what is happening, Dr. Abati. Dr. Abati. We know what is happening, and we are ready for it. We know 27 to 2027 is at the corner, and we know what's happening, and we're ready for it. FNFR is 72 years old. There's no political organization that is as old as FNFR in this country. So we understand the terrain, we know the terrain. When you start doing these things, we know what you want to do, and we get ready for you. We're not talking about Sharia, we're talking about 2027. We know it. You cannot destabilize our home under one certain pretext and want us to stand back and watch you doing it. We will not allow it. If you intend to destabilize Saturday, we say, no, you can't do it. You can't come to another man's home and tell him how to worship. You cannot go to another, look, there's Akwa Ibom. They do Christmas carol every year. You see them, the governors, everybody stands singing, and then you go to that place and you want to say, you want to do Sharia. and you want to adopt it. So yeah, they say, yes, they can do film. No, no, no. They won't try. Nobody will allow it. This is our home, and this is what we do here. We are the most understanding tribe in nation. I would say nation, Nigeria. Yes, we religious tolerance is everybody pride out for it, and we are not going to let somebody derive off of that. We know what is happening in other parts of the country because of religion. We are not that part. We are not that in this part of the country, and we are not going to allow anybody to introduce it to us. We will not. It's as simple as that.
Okay, finally, Your Highness, before I let you go, is there any hope of reconciliation among the various tendencies in Afenifere, so that people who read these reports from Afenifere will not be confused? There will be greater clarity. Is there any hope that the various stakeholders would come together one day and speak with one voice?
Oh, family business. We talk every day. We talk every day. Yes, we talk every day. We talk every day. But I know, I tell Dr. Abati, I'll let you know what is happening. There's a Machiavellian politician in Nigeria. Dr. Abati, you're a politician, I know you too. You must know. Wait a minute, Dr. Abati. There's a Machiavellian politician in Nigeria. You're either with him or you're out of the scene. You either believe in him, you either toe his line of thought, you either believe in him or you're out of the system. Well, there's always Obamewa, Igbamewa. Whatever is happening, we're there. We can understand this thing, and that's it.
Okay, before we wrap up, who is that Machiavellian politician?
Yes, right.
Who is that Machiavellian politician? If you could just reveal his
if
identity.
anybody has asked me that question, I will readily answer it. But Dr. Abati, I won't.
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Oh well, okay. I will describe it for him so that you can properly. If I mention names, nobody has done the registered name in Nigeria, so I will not mention name. I will do description so that you can get it better. This Machiavellian has his hands in all the political parties in Nigeria. His attempt is to decide what is happening in all these political parties, and he's doing it. He's doing it. We are seeing it. That is. We know it. We know it. We understand it. We understand it. Where is AD now? I was the leader of AD in the House of Reps. Where is AD now? We had SDP. SDP is almost dying. Where is it now? Where is we had PAC? Where is it? Where are they? This Machiavellian is roaming. He's a white elephant in the shop. It's a big white elephant. But we say this. Yoruba say this. Obamewa, Igbamewa. Nobody rules this life forever. There's always time for everything. It's only a phase, and it will pass.
Okay.
We're waiting. Afenifere is one indivisible one. We talk to ourselves, we understand ourselves, and let Nigerians believe in it that we are one. That's it.
Okay. Right, so I believe you heard what the man said in that video, and I think the man made a whole lot of sense. I don't see the reason why you're keeping Nnamdi Kanu. If you think you find him guilty, why not just arrest him and then put him in prison? Then we'll honor that he is a criminal or is a terrorist. But you cannot just keep him in detention for how many years, and has been going from court to court, trial to trial, and then nothing is being provided that this is evidence of what this man did. Nothing. Not even a single thing have been said that Nnamdi Kanu did, or this is what his crime is, or nothing. Everything is just based on this man is a terrorist because of what he said, and the government cannot even provide an evidence till now. I'm talking to you. And then tomorrow you are talking about Nigeria being one, whereas the injustice about the Igbos or against the Igbos is very too much. Like, it's at its peak. Because the reason why the Kanu can do this one, a Muslim will do this thing, but Kanu goes punished, and then the Muslim goes unpunished. And then tomorrow you are talking about Nigeria. One Nigeria is not possible. I don't see it being possible in Nigeria because the injustice is there. The hate is there. The Muslims have come out many times to say that they don't like the Igbo, that they cannot live with the Igbo. Then why is the government still insisting that we become one? Go on, try this thing and resorted to war, which lost so many lives. Around 3 million lives were lost because of this unity. And still today, nobody is united in Nigeria. Yorubas hate the Northerners, the Muslims hate the Igbos. Then how can we not be one where there is hate too much in the country called Nigeria? So I'd like guys to air your view in the comment section. I'll be see you guys in a minute. Don't forget to subscribe, and air your views in the comment section. Stay tuned guys in my next video.